The Alveo system is comprised of three main components: the Alveo Analyzer, Alveo Test Kit, and the Alveo Sense mobile app. The Alveo Analyzer comes with a USB charging cable and USB power adapter. The charging port and power button are located on the opposite end of the analyzer port. When turned on, the LED indicator lights on top of the analyzer will glow blue, yellow, or red, depending what state the analyzer is in. Consult the troubleshooting section of this video to familiarize yourself with each color's meaning. Your Alveo Sense Poultry Avian Influenza Test Kit includes 10 cartridges, 100 swabs, 10 swab elution solution vials, blue label, 10 transfer pipettes, 10 pre-assembled filtration syringes, 10 assay buffer vials, white label, and 10 2-vial holders. The Alveo Sense mobile app is necessary to set up, run, and view the results of an Alveo Sense test and can be downloaded onto compatible smartphones. When you are ready to begin, gather all materials needed for the test. While wearing your personal protective equipment, place the Alveo Analyzer smartphone with the installed Alveo Sense mobile app and unopened Alveo Sense test kit materials onto a clean, flat surface. Ensure the test is run at room temperature in a cool, dry environment. Change gloves between handling samples and setting up a new test. Do not test samples stored in transport media, for example UTM or VTM. Avoid touching the electrical contacts on the test cartridge. Keep the Alveo Analyzer flat on a level surface while inserting the test cartridge as the test is running and until the test is complete. Do not use the test cartridge or any test components past the expiration date. If any parts are missing or damaged, do not use and contact Alveo support. To set up your system, charge the Alveo Analyzer. You will know when it's ready for use when the LED indicator lights are flashing blue. If a battery is below 34%, the indicator lights will flash yellow or circle yellow if charging. If you are running multiple consecutive tests, you may want to keep the analyzer plugged in while in use. If this is your first time using the Alveo Analyzer, you will need to download the Alveo Sense app from the Apple Store or Google Play. Follow the on-screen instructions to register an account and agree to the terms of use. Follow the on-screen instructions in the Alveo Sense app to pair the Alveo Analyzer to a smartphone. A paired analyzer will connect with the Alveo Sense app when within Bluetooth range and powered on. The power button is located on the opposite end of the analyzer port. Please note, the analyzer may need to update, which usually completes in approximately 2 minutes. To start a new test, log in to the Alveo Sense mobile app and select Start a New Test. Follow the prompts in the app to add testing details such as location and sample details. Then, pair the analyzer with your smartphone. Open cartridge from pouch and locate the cartridge QR code on the cartridge label. When prompted in the app, tap Scan Cartridge QR Code. Confirm cartridge details and UDI match the details on the screen. If yes, select Yes to continue. Prepare your testing area by first placing the swab elution solution, blue-labeled vial, and assay buffer vial, white-labeled vial, in a disposable 2-vial holder. Please note that vial holders and packaging may vary. Next, prepare to collect samples. Only open the swab immediately before use. As decided by the practicing veterinarian, insert the swab into the sampling area, either the oropharynx or the cloaca. Then rotate 5 times while pressed against the mucosa or roof of the oropharynx to collect the sample. Ensure mucosal material is visible on the swab. Next, remove the cap from the swab elution solution vial, blue label, and stir the swab in the solution 10 times. If pooling multiple samples, repeat the process of sample collection and swab elution solution, mixing one at a time in the same vial for subsequent swabs. Prepare pools of 2 to 10 swabs for oropharyngeal samples or 2 to 5 swabs for cloacal samples, as decided by the examining veterinarian. Next, gather the pre-assembled filtration syringe containing the filter and tip. Remove the syringe tip cover from the plastic filter tip. Insert the tip of the filtration syringe into the swab elution solution until the filter contacts the vial opening. Perform the reverse filtration step by gently pulling the syringe plunger to collect exactly 0.5 milliliters of fluid in the syringe. Next, hold the filter in place and unscrew the syringe counterclockwise to detach the syringe from filter and tip. Immediately discard the filter and tip in an appropriate biohazard waste receptacle. Recap the swab elution solution vial, blue label. Do not discard until the test is completed successfully. Unscrew cap from assay buffer vial, white label. Depress syringe plunger to release sample into the assay buffer vial, white label. Recap vial. Discard the syringe in an appropriate biohazard waste receptacle. Invert the assay buffer vial gently 5 times to mix the sample. Do not shake to avoid creating bubbles. Obtain the transfer pipette and remove the cap from the assay buffer vial, white label. Firmly squeeze the top bulb of the transfer pipette and insert the tip into the assay buffer vial until it reaches the bottom. Slowly release the top bulb to fill the transfer pipette. Ensure the stem is filled completely and no air bubbles are present. Note, a small amount of fluid may be present in the overfill chamber of the transfer pipette. Please do not squeeze the overfill bulb. Hold the cartridge horizontally along the sides with the QR code facing upwards. Avoid touching the area with the gold electrical contacts. Firmly insert the transfer pipette into the sample port to form a strong seal without applying pressure to the top bulb. Keep firm inward pressure on the transfer pipette and firmly squeeze the top bulb to dispense all the fluid from the stem into the cartridge. Without letting go of the squeeze on the top bulb, carefully rotate the cartridge to an upright orientation. Carefully remove the transfer pipette from the cartridge before releasing the top bulb to avoid filling issues. Close the cap on the cartridge, then discard the transfer pipette in the appropriate biohazard waste receptacle. Visually check the cartridge for bubbles. If bubbles are seen inside the wells, repeat the transfer sample process with a new transfer pipette and new cartridge. Ensure the analyzer is on a flat surface before inserting the cartridge. When prompted by the app, fully insert the cartridge into the analyzer. Ensure the 4 LED lights on the analyzer change from solid to a circular pattern, indicating the test has started. Monitor the app for test results. Results will display in the app after 45 minutes. Once the test is complete, discard the cartridge and other used materials in a biohazard waste receptacle. Qualitative results, positive, negative, or invalid, for each test target will be displayed in the app once the test is complete. Refer to the Instructions for Use, IFU, for full interpretation of test results. Positive or presumptive positive test results with the Alveo Sense poultry test should be submitted to an authorized reference laboratory for confirmatory testing. The LED indicator lights on top of the Alveo analyzer provide details about the current state of the analyzer. If the lights are blinking blue, the Alveo analyzer has enough charge and is ready to pair with a smartphone device. If the lights are solid blue, the Alveo analyzer is paired with a smartphone device and you are ready to run a test. If the lights are spinning blue, a test is in progress. Blinking yellow lights indicate that the Alveo analyzer has insufficient battery. Connect to a power source. Spinning yellow lights indicate the Alveo analyzer has insufficient battery and is charging. If the lights are solid red, the Alveo analyzer is in an error state. Reset the Alveo analyzer to clear error state. To reset, hold the power button down for 10 seconds and release. The power button is located on the flat end of the Alveo analyzer. Briefly press and release the power button. The LED indicator lights should flash on if it is ready for use. If no lights flash, plug in to charge. If the LED indicator light turns red, you will have to reset your analyzer. To reset the analyzer, hold the power button down for 10 seconds and release. You may have to reset the Alveo analyzer up to 3 times to turn the red lights back to blue or yellow. If the lights are still red after 3 resets, contact customer support. The system allows for up to 6 Alveo analyzers to be connected to a single smartphone. If running multiple tests at once, the analyzers should be uniquely named. Follow the instructions in the mobile app on renaming the Alveo analyzer. Please contact Alveo Technologies customer support for assistance. The system supports offline mode. If cellular or Wi-Fi are lost during the testing process, the system saves up to 10 results that will display in the mobile app as soon as a cellular or Wi-Fi connection is restored. If you need technical assistance, contact Royal GD Support at support@gdanimalhealth.com or 310882025-575. If you have a product quality issue with your Alveo Sense system, contact Alveo Support via email at support@alveotechnologies.com or call toll-free at 1-833-239-3550.